Hi, welcome along. So, are you a bit hard of hearing? Do you wear hearing aids and do you need any? Probably that question occurs more when you get a little bit older, like me. I need them, and I'm always reviewing different hearing aids that come along. To that end, I'm doing a review of these from Mearsun. I've done lots of these before, they've all been pretty good. And this one's quite different because it's a hybrid. It's air and bone conduction hearing aid. That's something a little bit different. Shall we take a look what's in the box? So we'll just slide it out of the box, okay, out of there, one little side piece. The box just lifts up and we have a hearing aid in there. Okay, we'll take that out. Now underneath there, I'm guessing there's a charging lead. So have a little look. Yep, so under there we have our charging lead. They're always a bit short, I know. It does use a standard C charging port though, which is very good. And also, most important, our instructions, okay, on their use. Now, as usual, I'm afraid, you'll probably need a magnifying glass. I do to read them. They're very small, but I realise they have to be. Okay, so without further ado, let's look a bit more into these hearing aids, shall we? So, here's our box. We're going to unclip it like that, and it exposes the hearing aids. There they are, and these are very unique clip-on type that clip around your ear. I'll show you in a second. There's left and right in there, and all very good. The specs for the charging and everything is very good indeed. What you get is 1 hour charge, you get 10 hours use. If you use the case, charge case up, you get 50 hours. Okay, so you get 5 charges basically. That's a good long time. So they last a good time, no need to keep having to recharge them all the time. Good stuff. I do like the fact they're Bluetooth enabled, which means you can listen to music directly from your phone or whatever Bluetooth device you have, and also answer the phone and things like that. So that's a very good, useful extra apart from the hearing aid side of it, which is really excellent. Now, I guess you want to see what they look like in position. So they're a lot more showy than the type of hearing aid you may be used to wearing. Clip over the ear and you just have a little cord in, because these are kind of like a clip-on affair, like so, like this. So as long as you don't mind it being a bit more visual than what you normally wear maybe, then that's fine. Yeah, obviously that is entirely your choice. Well, I don't care as long as they work, to be honest. So what else have these got to offer? Well, they have 3 modes. One is indoor, one is outdoor, and one is what we call it music or live events. This will probably be the one you tend to use in the noisy environments, where this is the most important of all, which is where you want to hear someone over there talking to you and you're sitting here but there's a lot of noise going on. So you need to be able to hear that person over there and suppress the background noise. This is the hardest job of any hearing aids to get right. So to that end, I'm going to wear these for a week in every kind of environment I can, and give them a try out good and proper. Now, these hearing aids can be used without a mobile phone, because you can just put them in and they've got touch modes. So you've literally got to keep touching up and you'll get the volume increase up to 5 and then back to 0 and off. If you touch it for longer than 5 seconds, it'll shut down. And also you can change the modes with a 2-button press, which means that you can change that environment from indoor, outdoor or whatever. The 3rd one, you touch it 3 times, you can gain access to answering your phones, playing music, etc. through the devices. But what we're going to do now is take you through the app, which I most prefer, and I expect most of you will probably as well. But this is a whole different game, and I like the app, it's good. Let's get to it now. Once you have downloaded the app, this is what you'll get, the Viva Here app. Left and right volume buttons up and down, pretty easy. So other than that, we've got the fitting, it's an important one. Okay, this is a hearing test based on the People's Republic of China. Don't worry about it, they've got the same ears we've got. Okay, so you can still enter it, start the hearing test. Okay, move to a bedroom, study or a quiet environment. Put on your hearing aids. environment checking, make sure it's quiet, testing passed. Choose the left ear, it will go to the right once you've done it. Once you push sure, you get this chart and you get the level of noise coming up with your hearing aids, and you should press the button when you hear it. I can hear it there. So what will happen now, it will start now on the next one up, which is there, which is the 500 Hertz. So you get what you're doing, you're getting the level to give you a chart when you can hear it. So every time you can hear it, you push the heard it button and it will register. And it'll give you a graph. So let's go back and look now. So we'll say this is all finished and we've got the hearing aid test checked. What you do is enter the audiogram. Okay, so you enter in there the left ear, whatever the results were, and then you enter the right ear, whatever the results were, and confirm. That should give your hearing aids a really good tune-up to get them right for your hearing. So I think that's quite an invaluable test. You can still mess about with the controls afterwards on the frequency graph, which I'll show you fine now, because you've got fine tuning. Okay, so you've got the indoor, outdoor, and musical they call it, but loud environments basically. So you know, you can you can still use the custom button here, and you can still use this to use the mid-range, bass and treble and bring them up and down like so. As you can see, you know, use my big thumb, there you go, you can alter them. Okay, so you fine tune it even more, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's not too bad, and we've got a report here, and that's the hearing loss levels. It just remains for me now, give these a good try out, and I'll see you in a week's time. It will seem like a flash, because I'm going to cut the week out, so it joins up with what you've just watched. Okay, I'm going to do my week's testing. Let's see how they go, and I'll get back to you exactly on the full results. Okay, so we are out in a bit of nature. Yes, I'm getting a good listening on the birds that I don't usually hear that well, and general sounds of nature. It's just much better with these on. I know you can hardly see them at the moment because I've got this hat on. I've got to take off, and of course I've got these glasses on, but there we are, one in there and one in there. Great stuff. So enjoying the telly, much better with these in. I have the sound at 2, which is whereabouts I prefer it, and definitely an all-round improvement. I can hear everything you're saying.
So does that mean we don't have to have the telly blasting anymore?
And not as loud as it used to, no.
Can you hear me with all this background noise?
Yeah, actually I can, yeah. Not bad at all, in fact. Try that again. Say something.
If I said to you, can you order me a nice large white wine, can you hear me?
Just turn it up a bit. Right, try again.
So, can I have a large white wine, please?
Ah, you can have a large white wine, that's better. Seems to be working better.
I'm so pleased you can hear me when I want wine.
It's a lot of background noise, I can tell you that.
Is it echoey? Does it echo back?
No, I'm not getting any echo on them at all, no. They're all very good. No echo.
And does the sound go up and down at all?
No, you have to get that volume dead right to suit your ears though. And it's really loud in here, so we're doing quite well, I think.
So, what about now? Someone's really laughing. How does
Yeah,
it
that's
feel?
really loud. Yeah. But I can still hear you.
Oh, now there's the difference, because you couldn't have heard me before.
No, I can still hear you speaking.
Ah, and this looks like our wine and beer coming up. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Drinks in
you.
time, just in time. Thank you. Cheers all. So, there we have it then. The Mearsun hearing aids. So, I have to say the best I've had with the background noise, which is one of the main things in it. As I was saying on the video, you do need to get that level dead right though, otherwise you can get echo, it's too loud, and also you can get still too much noise if they are too loud. But if you get the volume dead right, I found that was actually excellent at stopping some of that background noise, made life more pleasurable in the pub. It was a Wetherspoons after all, of course. And yeah, I was really good. So on all events, really good. So I guess the only thing is if you're okay with the looks of them, you know, and around the ear. But if you don't mind that, and today people wear all sorts of different hearing things for music and whatever else, then highly recommended still. I find them quite comfortable. Now the only thing that can happen is that if it's in your ear and you want you to remove it, to adjust it somewhere on your ear, it's possible to touch the sensor, which would turn the volume up one. And then you've got to go through the cycle 1, 2, 3, 4 and back to 1 again. It's a little bit of a nuisance, but there's nothing you can be done about that because that's the way they've got to work. So no problem, once you're used to it, get them settled in your ear first. You're quite comfortable, so you don't have to keep adjusting them if you cannot. I get itchy ears, so I kind of have to sometimes keep doing it and moving it, but I'm sure with practice over time you'll get used to that being like that in your ear. So they're not suitable for everybody, but I can absolutely recommend them wholeheartedly, especially with that background noise. They're definitely the best I've had so far. So with that, I wholeheartedly recommend these Mearsun hearing aids and also Bluetooth speakers really as well to play your music and things like that and answer the phone. Great all-rounders. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I'll put a link underneath the video if you'd like to buy a set. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.